Well, the attorney for Chief Kennedy says that she is horrified and upset by what he describes as an effort to force her out. He has now formally asked the city to preserve any potential evidence. This is the letter attorney Corey Briggs sent to the city of Chula Vista, which includes the mayor and city council, on behalf of Police Chief Roxana Kennedy. The letter demands the city to preserve all records related to allegations of improper discipline, retaliation, discrimination, and a hostile work environment. It also alleges those actions were used as a pretext to force the chief into early retirement and replace her with a Latino. Briggs tells us the chief went on medical leave January 23rd.
She simultaneously had turned in her request for medical leave, which they had to approve. So it was convenient for them that she had to go out on medical leave. But the reality is that behind the scenes, the city manager and perhaps a majority of her supervisors on the city council were scheming to get rid of her.
Briggs points to an incident at a holiday party held on December 16th. The off-duty plainclothes event was hosted by the Police Officers Association, with officers, the chief, the city manager, and some members of the city council in attendance. Towards the end, Briggs says a raffle led to a moment involving two officers.
And one of them, a gentleman, got up and was doing a dance, and he took his shirt off and acted like he was, Chippendale's dancer or something. He's got his clothes, everything except his shirt on. And the chief, she put a couple bucks in his pocket, didn't touch him, just put the money in, turned around, she took a bow for the audience, and everybody applauded her.
But Briggs says days later, the city manager called the chief in and reprimanded her.
Said that what she did was bad, and that, people were complaining about it. That's just not true. Nobody complained about it. The city manager herself was laughing and encouraging it at the event. So it's quite a shock.
The city of Chula Vista provided CBS 8 with this statement, saying in part, the city categorically rejects the allegations in the preservation letter. The claim that there is an effort to replace the chief because of her ethnicity is entirely unfounded and deeply offensive by its very nature. The claim itself relies on a racist assumption that Latino leaders cannot act with professionalism and integrity. The city remains committed to providing leadership guided by ethics and respect for the public trust. As for what comes next, Briggs says they're waiting to hear back from the city, which received the letter today.
I'm sure we'll hear something early next week, and then we'll evaluate next steps once we've heard from them.
And the purpose of this letter is to make sure that any potential evidence is preserved in case that the chief's attorney decides to take further legal action. Now, when it comes to the chief's medical leave, we're told by her attorney that she has a medical evaluation in a couple weeks. That's when doctors will determine when and if she's able to return back to work. Of course, we'll continue to follow this closely and bring you any new developments. Reporting in Chula Vista, Esmeralda Perez, CBS 8.